Hi, my name is Brother Louis. Today I'd like to share a message called Joy. Psalm 16:11. That will show me the path of life. In thy presence, there's fullness of joy. At the right hand, pleasure forevermore. People all over this world, they spend thousands of dollars to find joy, but they don't find it. They try to find joy on the material things, on money, drugs, alcohol, gambling, all kinds of different things for traveling on trips with the plane, but they can never find joy. Why? Because the Word of God declares that in my presence there's fullness of joy in the presence of God. If you're an unbeliever, you have to come to Jesus, you have to ask Him to forgive you, you have to be born again. When you become His child, then when you pray, you feel the presence of God. And in the presence of God, there's fullness of joy. That's why born again believers, they love to go to church and to praise and worship God. When we praise and worship God, the presence of God comes. The presence of God comes from God. So in His presence, there's fullness of joy. Then in the book of Psalm, chapter 30, verse 5, for His anger endureth for a moment, by His favor in life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. It says that weeping endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Many times when your loved ones die, there's lots of weeping. You go through tragedy, heartbreak, and there's lots of weeping. But you will weep maybe in the evening or night, but joy comes in the morning. God is going to be with you to bring joy into your life. Now we go to Habakkuk. Chapter 3, verse 17 and 19. Although the fig tree shall not blossom, neither shall the fruit be in the vine, the labor of the olive shall fail, and the field shall yield no meat. The flock shall be cut off from the fold. There shall be no oil in the stall. Yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will joy in the God of my salvation. The prophet Habakkuk here says, even though there's no fruit in the fig tree, it will not blossom. There's no wine in the grapes, no olive, no flock in the stall. Yet I will rejoice. He's talking about even though sometimes there are things that you lack in your life, whatever it is. Here, the prophet Habakkuk, he was lacking for animal not to be in the stall, and olive not to be in the olive tree, grapes not to be in the vine. But he said, I will rejoice in the Lord. I will joy in the God of my salvation. There's one thing he understood, Habakkuk, that finding joy is when you have a relationship with God, to be in His presence, not in the material things that you achieve, not on any things that you own or you have. I will joy in the God of my salvation. Salvation is it means to be saved, to be delivered from the power of evil, to come to Jesus Christ. In the book of Jeremiah 15:16, Jeremiah he said, I found that your word is the joy and the rejoicing of my heart. The word of God, that is Jesus, brings joy. The more of the word of God you put in your heart, the more joy you're going to have. And Jesus says 16, John 16, 24, if you ask me anything, I will do it for you, that your joy may be full. So here we see that when we ask God for anything with the right motive, God will give it to us, and we will have joy in our life. So today you're looking for joy. Joy is found in Jesus Christ. You must ask Him to forgive you. You must come to Him. Ask Him to wash you in His blood. For today, you must be born again. When you ask Him to forgive you, He's going to save you, and you will be born again. God bless you.